Hello, 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 everybody. Past, present, future. Welcome to my stream. Leave that out shut. Hope all of y'all are doing great. Here we are back again, roughly a week after yada yada, to do what else but make some models. But clearly we have some things to show off. First and foremost, as per the usual, a lot of red this time, which is interesting. Let's go through these. Actually, I might need just a minute because I can't remember who the one in the middle is. And that's gonna kill me because I really want you all to, those watching this, if you want the things that I'm showing off, you can find it relatively easy. I have a strange feeling I won't be able to. Dang. It might be SOL. Because I'm looking on my phone right now and I'm not finding anything that looks remotely close. Don't get me wrong, my search terms were Red Phoenix Gundam, so hard to, that's it. Is that it? I wonder if it actually is just called that. Hold on. Sorry for the delay, but ooh, what if it's just that? I'm really going down a rabbit hole here, forgive me. But I know the name of this one. I know the name of this one. That looks right, but doesn't feel right. Unless I'm dumb and I don't have the... Yeah, I got none. Carlson, just shut up and get the show on the road instead of stalling. Because I don't know the names of these. So we can tell here we have 3 kits of varying quality. I'll be honest, 2 of them very much stick out. It's this one, obviously. Well, technically that isn't wrong. So we have here a high grade, I'd almost call these real grades, and this, I'm showing off my first master grade that I have on in my arsenal here. Let's start off with the small boy, a very small boy. I have him posed very particularly. I wish personally not to get him out of this pose, but it is very cool, honestly, how it looks. It has quite literally a, like, cool motif going on. I can very much appreciate everything that it looks like as it is. Looking very cool, very neat. Might need to turn off the light, actually, because the light is interfering with the coloring and how blazingly white it is. I find it interesting. I don't have an issue when it comes to fiddling with the higher grade toys, but the moment we get into any sort of like low grade quality-esque, not quality, that's wrong. Anytime I get into like the not as quality as, let's see, I knew I forgot something. Oh dear, I've interrupted. That might help. Alright. When it comes to the lower quality ones, or lower grade ones, I tend to be a little bit more delicate, more reserved in how I move them, because I know they're basically small and pretty, I don't want to say fragile, but like I'd be scared if one dropped out of existence, personally. I'm scared to mess with this one because it's just pointy. It's pointy and dangerous to me personally. This one, on the other hand, this one feels like a genuine toy. So even though it's like the most probably delicate out of the three of them. Let's introduce the one of my roomies. This is a Frame Arms Girl Gao Gai Gar. Or in their instance, Gao Gai Girl. It is a Frame Arms Girl version of a one Gao Gai Gar, which is basically a giant mech comprised of, as you can kind of see well enough, a lot of different vehicles. She has bullet trains for shoulders, I think drilling machines for knees. There's a lion on the chest, cause duh. That's Gao Gai Gar, and she has a stealth jet for like wings. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty solid, all things considered. I should probably show. It's just a little wiggly, but some things can't be helped. A lot of good immersive detail. You can see it's got cute little pigtails. That little crest for gem, yada yada. Pretty neat. Pretty dangerous. It's very sharp. Especially like the drills on like the knees. So I'm gonna put her down, God help me, because I like keeping my fingers not in danger. Now we have the biggest one of the collection. This is a genuine heckin' chonker, I'll tell you what. I can't remember this one, and I'm really sad I don't, but fucking... It is like one of the staple Gundams from like the series. I can't remember what its name is though. I remember it so much from like Super Deformed Gundam, SD Gundam. But let me tell you, this is, as I've said, a master grade. First time showing off a master grade. Let me tell you, the details are completely bonkers. They don't hold back on this whatsoever. So much so, you can straight pull out their weapons. That is a sheath for a sword. Don't worry, it is plastic. It does still sting though, dear God, ow. It can't hurt you much. It can't hurt you that much, but it still can, like, sting. Let me tell you, this thing is full on cool and might, honest to God, sway a decision at one point or another to really get a master grade. Because, oh boy, that level of articulation and detail, the knee literally opens forth. Look at that. Small, intricate details working in tandem like that. It's just, c'est magnifique. It can hold on to its items with like a peg in its palm. That means as long as there's a slot to be put into it, it's fine. All these little details you see along it are water slide stickers, which means Ezzy Pezzy just got take him in water, yada yada, do the stuff. His backpack's removable for good reason. It transforms. I'm gonna remove this too. Comes with 2 swords, because why not? A lot of the details are just nice and intricate. Everything just kind of like, it moves like a flowing machine. As it should. It was pretty up there in price. I would say it has ab crunch, but this peg back here is stopping it from having any sort of ab movement. And dear God, help me, help them, help you. This thing that is basically a set piece is actually also a part of the display. What do I mean by that? Well, plainly simple. It transforms. Tick. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, that's actually fine. It needs to be in that orientation anyway. Oh yeah, they could also be like weapons too, if memory serves. Ish. I like to show it off in its big form personally. But let me tell you, this thing has a lot of configurations. Unlike the last model kit I made, this I have no problem making because it is an accessory. It's not a whole different mode. So I'm a bit justified in like my motives on these. I think generally I should try and keep everything connected though. Chiamo. Irine. There we are. And everything slots in. Mainly resting at this point, but still. Take a look at that. That is basically the size of a dagger. For us. For us actual people. Heck, it like dwarves the size of the actual figure. I think I forgot to peg this in all the way. I did. There we go. It dwarves the figure twofold. And he's supposed to be able to wield this. I'll tell you what, not reliably, but oh boy, it's a big chonkin' thing. I'm pretty sure this does come with a stand, by the way. So let's face it, I don't think anyone's wielding that reliably. It's huge. Yes, it is. So much so, I am not confident in getting the slot in the hole. There we are. Trust me, his feeble little wrists cannot handle all of that sword by itself. I will make him try. There we go. Yep, didn't happen. Isn't that coming? Gotta use his like elbow to proper hold this. Let's play him back just a bit. There we go. It's a big chonkin boy. You barely hold it. Hell, I have to use the support of my desk to even allow him to fully fit in frame without him just like collapsing in on himself. That goes to show though, these are high quality stuff. And yeah, it's quality. High grade. Sorry, master grade. I'm gonna get that out of his hands before he hurts himself. Yeah. This is legitimately just like a dagger for someone. Ideally, it'd be cool to use, but unfortunately, it'd break immediately upon use. So, still pretty cool. With all of that out of the way, we can put our display characters away. We've given them wonderful praise. Hopefully, those looking for some sort of inspiration, looking for an answer, maybe, oh hey, what do I get? You have found it with these that I've been showing, etc., etc. But now, it's onward, on forth, towards the big boy that we're still working on. We got pretty far last time, all things considered. Ooh. And I think I will do what I did last time and then have the box off to the side. It worked well, so don't wanna go against something that works. Have it over yonder. Out of shot. Of course, manual. There are tools. The one we normally need is this one though, so. Oh, and actually the file. The file is usually great. Come on. There we are. File comes in handy. Let's hope we won't need the rest of the tools. We have ourselves, so far, a partially complete Omegamon. Sorry, wrong guy. Thinking of Omnimon, quote unquote. Grabs ourselves a partially completed Alphamon. That's what they are. They're different. We got shoulders, baby. And how nice they look, personally. I think this is going to turn out to be a wonderfully designed character. But at this moment, what we have to worry about is how the hell are we gonna go about building the next parts? Move it along a bit. So, let's get on about doing that. That's just something like right there. It's like Exodia, except, you know, it won't destroy everything. Probably. So this means we're done with the arm. And now onward to the legs. Luckily in our case, it does say for us to do 2 of each, so neat. Hope all y'all are doing great. For those curious, I have with me today quite literally a genuine bottle of water. Hold on, let me see. Let me actually. Oh yeah, that is glass. Technically better for the environment because we're using glass. Oh yeah, that's good water. So need G1 and G2. There we go. We got toe pieces. That we need B. So let's see. T2. Let's move stuff up here at this point. E. H. H1. A. F. F again? Oh yeah, F. Wait, what? F2 and F2. There's 2 F2s, but colored differently. E. Oh, is it gonna be one of the ones we actually haven't opened yet? Yep, it is. It's going to be this one. Oh, first time for everything. All right. We're looking for a B5. Oh, we need E's too, actually. Hold on. Did we discard the E's already? G. E2. And E1. Just from the looks of this. No, it's D. Wait a second. Yes, you are. Good enough. I'm pretty sure they're the same part, so I don't have to worry much about confusing them. Camo. There we go. So we need this B5. Although there should be a second one. Probably right next to it over here. I'm not going to throw it too far though, because I'm definitely going to need to get the other part, which is, looks like it's going to be the other part of the foot. So with this little piece, it goes into might need to look closer at that. Okay. So this goes in orientated like so. Small piece. Small piece woes. Yeah, that looks right. Alright. These toes out of there. These grippers. Although in this case, they wouldn't consider them grippers, since they clearly are more claws rather than toes. I would not like that thing gripping me at all. Could also, right, just use this part if I want leverage. Really make sure everything's where it needs to be. Tools are there for a reason. It did say to clearly cut these out. Yeah. That middle one might be a pain. Hopefully they are all the same length, or else I might experience an issue. They're all roughly the same length, hopefully. Again, though, having a tool that looks like that, I'm surprised fits very well in this situation. Is a godsend. No, I'm sure they're in. All right. Let's fully assemble an actual full foot first. Looks like his next part is 10. Okay. All right. Ooh. All right. I think just something so I can talk about at the moment. I as of recently been playing a game just to have something to enjoy my free time. It was going to initially be Borderlands 3, and I did download it, but I also deleted it like the same day too, which I feel I really could have given it more of a shot, but I don't know. There was a lot of reasons for why I did just like exit off immediately. One of the main points being that it was 100 gigabytes, and that's just insane. Personally, don't get me wrong. I know like games like Call of Duty, for example. I know like they're upwards in like the hundreds to even over 150s when it comes to space, but still, just downloading Borderlands 3 personally and being like, whoa, it's 100 gigs. I don't know about that. Borderlands 3, a good game. As a personal fan who loves the series to death, I can tell you what I told my friend yesterday. I think objectively, if you look at the game, if you look at the gameplay loop, how everything works, it is a wonderful game. If you look at the gameplay and nothing else, it's fine. The missions are pretty good. Weapons are great. The loop is fine. It's a great game. Just don't care about the story. That's it. It's a great game if you don't think about the story one bit. In short, yes, it is a great game. It is not a great Borderlands game, though. Good to know. Yeah, exactly. Trust me, when I first played it, and trust me, I played that like launch day. Heck, I even like debatably completed that game. That's how like I don't want to say it was fun, but like it was like a mission of mine to complete that game. On like the PS4. We got it on PS4 at the time. I liked the game. I liked it a lot. I did not like the story. The story has a lot of issues with it, including one character gaining way too much focus than they needed until they became basically a main character. A main character who has a lot of arrogance and was successfully able to gaslight another character into like being wrong about something very vital, which for those who are watching this past, present, future, who know what I'm talking about, that upsets you because it is just it's not okay. What happened in game is not okay. But if you don't look at all of those issues and look at the game without thinking about the story one bit, it's a very good game. It runs well. It's just fun. It's very fun. Now, ironically, the issue why the main like tipping point that caused me to be like, yeah, no, I'm getting rid of this then, is actually because it like froze on me. Just don't get me wrong. It's not that much of a tipping point, but then remembering, oh yeah, I also have to like take up 100 gigabytes of space that can be allocated to something else. I quickly changed my tune. Plus, I then remembered, oh hey, I have the other game that they made, which is Wonderlands, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I honestly can't remember the story anymore. It's been that long, but I remember having a good time with it every time we did play it. It's basically Borderlands version of Dungeons and Dragons, but in like a looter shooter genre instead. And that one, I will admit, is like I don't remember there being really any problems to it. I take it back. There was problems with it, but nothing that was like, I want to say it was a problem, but it wasn't really like a problem. There was nothing like groundbreaking issue. It was a personal groundbreaking issue because it affected how I got to enjoy the game. But and I'm not even gonna hesitate saying it because it isn't a spoiler. I played with my roomie. We played throughout the whole story. First, we started playing on couch co-op, which was fine. It did have issues, but that can't be helped. Couch co-op sometimes just doesn't work with some ideas. Like looter shooters with couch co-op, it's fine, but it is not, it's not like, it wasn't the best when it came out first. Afterwards, at some point, I had gotten it myself on my computer for Epic, on Epic Game Store. Really hoping for the Steam version, but it didn't exist then, so whatever. What ended up happening was, I don't know how one would accurately describe it, be it like the netcode or something, but I imagine I wouldn't be having issues at all if I was playing with someone also on the same console as me, like, you know, a PC, which is sad to say. If I was playing with someone on PC, I wouldn't have any of the issues that I had, but that game had horrendous crossplay issues to where if at any time anyone who isn't the host playing that game is just going through, I want to say, like phasing in and out of hell is a way to describe it, because that's pretty much exactly like what I go through every time like we played crossplay, which is, you know, cross-platform. And like that really sucks, because like that's like quite, it's a feat in itself, the fact that, oh hey, you can play with other people cross-platform. Hell, games that do that nowadays by itself are like is like it's astonishing. It's like a feat, it really is. But the way that Wonderlands did it, and probably Borderlands 3, because it has the same thing, also has crossplay in it. It isn't great. It isn't great at all. A lot of the times And like the problem persists no matter who becomes host. The host is fine, perfect. There's nothing wrong with it on their end. But the moment you look to the other person's screen, and it's just terrible. Which sucks, but at the same time, like, the only, I imagine, solution, which is more expensive, would be to, like, just buy another PS4, get another copy of Wonderlands, and then go from there, you know? But, like, it's sad that that's the better solution, rather than just playing on cross-platform. Don't get me wrong, at this point, yeah, we probably could get away with doing that, considering, like, PS5s are, like, now back in circulation. Just, like, from the official store. Wonderlands is, like, I believe 2, maybe 3 years old now. Potential is there, so. G1B. Oh, okay. Aren't PS4s cheap nowadays? Yeah, exactly. That's also what I'm getting at. Like, PS4s are probably cheaper since PS5s are, like, now back to being widely purchasable again. At the same time, I have to give big respect to game developers. Most of them, I say. Because, they're still releasing a lot of games for last-gen consoles. So, a lot of respect, gotta say. As someone who has still a last-gen console of PS4, I can appreciate that greatly. That being said, I also appreciate developers out there, if you're listening somehow to a lowly streamer who, like, just builds model kits. Make a lot of your quote-unquote exclusives accessible to PC, please. As Lord help me, I would not mind at all being able to play, like, the new Spider-Man game on my computer if I wanted. I know you guys like money, but you'd still get the money, just not for me buying a new console, rather than me being able to play it on a thing I know can handle it. Come on, devs. Throw me a bone here. If you think about it, they were made on computers. I know you didn't make Spider-Man PS4, soon to be Spider-Man PS5, just by using a joystick and analog. I know you didn't do that. No. Quote, Gabe Newell. Nah, that's propaganda. He would say yes, and then it wouldn't come out. Actually, no, he'd say yes, and then the company wouldn't release it. Don't blame Gabe on this one. He's a good bean. Certified. Certifiable good bean. We don't blame Gabe Newell, we blame the company. Here we are, we have G's. Also, thank God I have yet to see a sticker thing yet, so we're doing good. 19, yep, on both. So yeah, I would love to play a lot of the newer games coming out on PC. Please. Please and thank you. People who are listening, probably not. We are assembling cool things. A nice chunky snap. I love it. Besides that, I've been seeing all the games that have been announced. Pretty cool stuff. I just heard that Final Fantasy, whichever one it is now, is gonna be like PS5 exclusive. I am sorry officially for all you Final Fantasy folks who really love that stuff and now have just been gatekept. Big Sag. Rest in pepperonis. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I still don't have a PS5. There's two main problems with that. With like the PS5 thing. And the first one, no, actually, I guess there's three main issues. I can think of immediately when it comes to PS4 versus PS5, like, debates. One of them being the PS4 isn't fully obsolete at all. Games can still run very fine on there. It doesn't look all the best is the thing, sadly. Like, I shouldn't expect to have to look like close to real life on a game. I can appreciate that. There's no issue with appreciating the fact that it looks very nice, but let's face it, even if it looks real as crap, it's not adding much besides it looks good. If it weren't for the fact that most of us computer nerds have like a thing for just wanting to look real as crap, get past that uncanny valley, we'd probably be still playing games for the PS2. Well, that and money. Let's be honest here. Money is also an issue. The other issue that came up, obviously, everyone really liked the idea of taking the PS5, hoarding it, and then trying to sell it back for a higher price because they think they're the main character and they get away with doing that. I hate to say it, those listening, sad to say, you're not the main character. Those who do that specifically. It's just rude. Plus, let's face it, if you were able to pay that price anyway, just to get that, why are you spending it on that? That seems too frivolous of a purchase. Don't get me wrong, I know PCs cost upwards of like thousands of dollars for anything like remotely good. But like, come on. I don't think we needed that for PS5s. Also, obviously, sometimes the price is outrageous. It also doesn't help that, like, I know it for us, and that's just because of like it. I forgot the words, and that's just because of socioeconomic disparity. But still, it's really, really inconvenient when the new consoles, like, when they appear, I guess is. And, like, that's cool. You want to make another console so you can make more games, have more potential for more things. That is fine. But it always seems to come out, like, when you're able to, like, be comfortable with your old console. It always loves to just appear when you look at your console and you're like you smile, you're happy with it, and like you think you're having a wonderful time, and then the new console's announced and it just wants to like it wants all the attention. And I get it, that's their point, but like I don't know. Some things like form factor. It's just like, oh yeah, it looks good. Is that it though? Like, I often question mentally of like, is having that extra, I don't know, like terabyte of running ability gonna like really bump up whatever it is idea you had? Or do you just want it on the next gen console because it's the next gen and it's gonna look better? No, yeah, I'm pretty confident in saying us gamers have a hard-on for graphics for some reason. Hey, if it looks good though, so can't complain that much. I personally grew up in the era of PS1, where it doesn't matter if it looks good, that's just a bonus. If it plays well, that's what matters more. That's why, like, I'd be ecstatic to one day play Ape Escape on my channel. I don't know. I could, and don't like get on me, internet police, but I could emulate it. I do own it physically. I physically own the game, and let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. Still a lot of fun. I physically own Ape Escape, and I have from time to time went back to it on the PS3, but it's a thought. I could emulate it. Although, I wonder if they sell, like, what am I trying to think of? Ways to do it legally? I don't know. Internet police be a little finicky sometimes. It's like, I own the game. I own it like 3 times. Why can't I, like, yada yada? Why can't I play it without getting in trouble? Here's an idea. Have like a webcam set up showing your copy of like of the game while emulating it the whole time. There's a silly workaround. Emphasis on silly. Alright. We have our feet with the grippers. The very dangerous grippers. Now we need H and B. D. Probably the other D. Yes. For H. You're an A. Wait. Are you A? Actually, no, you are H. Alright, cool. H. And I think, no, let's see. No, you're A. There's the other H. So these. Find those there. B. Just get all this clutter out of here. Also, sorry for my probably horrid opinions, but they are my own, and I think I'll keep them. Start with H. Go for H1. Let's see. H1. 12. There we go. So controversial. Exactly. H1, 8. Yeah, I got that. And 11. 11? Anyway. Okay, that worked out. Let's be honest, they're probably not that controversial, all things considered. Yeah, that looks right. They are not the hottest of takes that I could have, especially. Yeah, it looks right. So then we need B6, 7, and 1. And 2, 1. So with the space in that way. Alright. H2, H1, H4. 2. On a different topic, I'm pretty ecstatic about my newest series that's out right now. 24. Just released the other day, and I'm pretty hyped about it. Something personally funny about that is, I might have an episode. I think I only have like 8 recordings, when in reality it is actually something along the lines of like 9. I think, if memory serves. Because I don't want to say it by accident, but I think I definitely did record instead of a single hour long, a double hour long session that I didn't really have that much control in, because reasons. But I gotta say though, that game, I really do like it, and it definitely reinvigorated a sort of passion for those kind of games. That being said, on stream, obviously, it should be noted, I'm done recording for it. So, yeah, have fun with that knowledge that I'm technically already done with it. Hard to break immersion on that. But yeah, I had a wonderful time playing that. And I gotta say, like, game looks really good, aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, exactly. This has been the second game in a row now that's like skewed my opinions on those like DMC style fightings. Or hold on, someone else said it to me differently. I hate that I can't remember it now. I guess stylized beat 'em up also counts too. It would work phonetically, not phonetically. It would work in this case too. Stylized beat 'em ups. There's 2 games that have changed my perspective on stylized beat 'em ups as a whole. This being the second one. And the first one being a game called No Straight Roads. It wasn't as stylized beat 'em up as the prior of Hi-Fi Rush, but it was still like really good. And like, there really needs to be more rhythm beat 'em up games, because like that genre feels so untapped besides these 2 that I'm mentioning. And like, don't get me wrong, like rhythm games have found ways to like bleed into other genres to make it especially good. Hell, fucking, there was a quite literally Legend of Zelda esque game that literally became a Legend of Zelda property with a crossover, like Cadence of Hyrule, where you have to adventure Legend of Zelda style to an actual rhythm, which is fascinating. I have to say that's actually very genuinely intriguing. H1. And it's very interesting. I don't think it's necessarily a game for moi, but I was very intrigued to try it, and I tried a demo of it, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's neat, but I can't. I don't think I can fully get into it as much as I'd like. Not that it doesn't work or anything, but it just feels a bit off to me. I mean, in all honesty, timing in a game has always been intriguing overall, just because oh, if you time a hit well enough, you can you can block it and reflect it or something like that. I don't know, reaction times in video games, if done correctly, can enhance the game at least twofold. Personally. H7. Although, let me be clear, I'm not speaking of for example, a QuickTime event. I'm not. QuickTime events don't necessarily ruin things, but thrown in on a spur of a cutscene where you're not expecting it, definitely can dampen an experience just a bit. Because normally when you see a cutscene, unless it tells you outright, you're 9 times out of 10 relaxing, because you're like, oh man, I just got through this, now I get to watch a pretty cutscene that shows me some plot narrative or something like that, and then you're surprised with none other than more work to do. Really throws off the mood. Yes, overall, I'm very excited about Hi-Fi Rush being out on my channel. I can't wait till we get to show all of it off. Roughly overall, it was a blind playthrough, in honest. I've seen things of it when I was playing it, but never actually seen the whole thing. It is delightfully charming. So look forward to it being quite the charmer. Such as Maw yourself. Take that as you will. I'm not even sure what I said. E211. If we're lucky, we might be able to get maybe 1, if not 2 legs done. If and only if. Just in case. Looking back for stickers, because I'm pretty sure I didn't see any, but I can never be too careful. It's a little funny how we can see further on here he's just gonna develop a skirt around his legs that are supposed to be his legs. Come on. On separate news, I definitely gonna have to start recording again soon. Not because I'm running out of footage. Plainly put, I have everything needed for that. But if I want a series that I've been, I don't want to say working on because that's incorrect. I haven't even started work on it, but like, I still want to have it ready. It's an interesting, just like, process that I do. I don't really have quote unquote, when it comes to me and editing, I don't have a day that I edit. I basically have a deadline, and that personally for me is like the latest Monday. Because I've gone days before where I've edited the same day I'm supposed to post, and whatever I'm editing is obviously the thing I need to post. It doesn't end well mentally for me because it's just like, oh my god, and then stress, yada yada. So personally, best for me if I do it like a day before, even two. So in that case, it usually be either a Monday or a Sunday if I can. But besides that, I personally wants to get soon, relatively started soon on recording for a game I own personally, so I don't have to worry about no stinking Game Pass. That's right, Game Pass, I'm talking about you. I appreciate what you do, Game Pass, but I guarantee you I wouldn't be able to pull off in a short amount of time playing something like Persona. Even with the hour-long things and cutting stuff out, I'd probably still have to deal with a lot. So that's definitely why I don't appreciate Game Pass that much. Now need B8, B3. It's pretty obvious which part these are. Screw it. I'll also say officially what I plan on playing next for those who desperately want to know, quote unquote. I'm gonna be playing Spyro, the trilogy. Comically enough, what originally was supposed to happen in my mind and what I had planned was I was going to personally, no, I don't know why I keep saying that personally. I was going to ideally post 2 games in tandem So you would have like 2 games one after another. If you didn't like one, you could watch the other one and whatnot. But I almost want to say a wrench got thrown in that, and it comically wasn't Hi-Fi Rush. Like one would be able to put together. In my case, the wrench for me was actually streaming. Because me doing what I'm doing now, this was basically just a spur of the moment of like, well, I like building model kits. I'm looking for something to fill the spot of like what would be a Thursday post. So I don't have to worry much about only having one thing up for the day, for the week. How originally was supposed to be, and was obviously that was much more straining on me, was this concept of posting 2 episodes a week. Don't get me wrong, I don't do that much when it comes to editing. I just make sure everything looks alright, sounds alright, but I guess that is the bare minimum, isn't it? But yeah, at one point I was very much considering / trying to get 2 episodes a week, and once again, like the plan initially was to post one series on one day, another series on another day, which would have been a lot. Probably a lot to ask of myself, even. Like, what are you doing, me? And those series would have been another Halo, because I haven't. It sounds like a lot. Yeah, exactly. Another Halo would have been on there. So probably Halo 2, personally, by myself. I would have done, and it would have gone in line with each other. So Halo 2, Spyro 1, Spyro 2, Halo 3, Spyro 3, Halo 4 probably. I did basically want to play all throughout the Halos. At least the ones that like I cared to, that were part of the Halo collection. Oh, sorry. I'm not even sure Halo 4 would be in there. I think Halo Reach would be over 4 personally. That's just me. Let's B9. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the stickers. Gonna be on these. B9 G1. Got gold accents. It was planning to be a lot of work, but that was before streaming became an idea. And I guess I really have to thank those of that in my life personally that, you know, just stream doing their stuff, because that kind of just influenced the idea of I could just do whatever the heck I want on stream within like the parameters of what's allowed, obviously. But like I could just do whatever I want on stream and like just have a good time. Were it not for that, I probably wouldn't have like even thought. I'd probably just still be making videos solely, and then have to deal with the repercussions of like probably overworking myself a lot more. So I guess thank you so much for unintentionally giving me a break. Now all I have to worry about is, do I have a toy to start building, and do I have the toys to show off when it comes to the later half of the week? So far, been going pretty good. I won't lie though, we will eventually run out of kits to not build, but like we'll run out of kits to show off. So I hope y'all don't mind. I'll eventually have to start switching to legitimate figures, which I'm not the best at explaining. That isn't a me thing entirely, but hey, influence is influence. So yeah, if y'all are into the toys themselves too, and not just the buildable ones, I'm all for it. But till then, I will probably show every single one that I can. But we'll cross that bridge. Cross that bridge when we get there. That broge. It is. It's a bit strange for even me. We'll cross that broge when we get there. Can't wait to see them. Happy to show them. What am... Oh, okay. Right there. Stickers. That's what. Broge. We're looking for 7. Alright. That seems well enough within reason. Just outside of the regular, like, the regular model kits we do have a lot of a collection to show off. I'll be frank, a lot of it mainly isn't mine. But I assume my roomie wouldn't mind either way. Let me just reference. Yeah, okay. Really look for a second. Once again, bane of my productive time, stickers. I love sticky stickers that stick stickily. That smell. It's a smelly smell. Smelly smell that smells smelly. and 11 are next. They go on the lower sides of this. It appears the color for today is red, as it is god dang everywhere. It's 11, so it goes down on the... Okay, it's just sided. Depending on what side I'm on, depends on what sticker is placed. Alright, let's focus up and make sure everything is slotted in proper. It's looking alright. On the other side to get 12. Fun. Alright, not bad, not bad. Looking red and it's doing its thing. Now 15 and 15? Oh, they're all 15. Alright. This is definitely what's going to be the hard factor on the other leg, too. I don't even have to think about it. I'm pretty confident. It's going to take up a lot of time on both legs. Just to be clear. Yeah, okay. Something pegs into this thing right there. And this is just going to be the outer border. Make it look nice. Okay, that is 15. Yeah, they're about 15. All right. I'm only a bit concerned I'm applying this wrong. Hello, newcomer. I've already showed off the cool stuff. You have nothing to fear. I'm just gonna call that complete enough. Because I still have the other one to do. 15 and 15. Maybe I should pull from the other one. No, let's go for the same. Right now, I'm applying stickers, because those are fun, aren't they? Good practice. Depends. Now I'm curious to know before. There we go. Oh, there's trim. Hold on. Just because I see this here. Before. Yeah, okay. I need to see whether or not this looks good with that part. If not, I will take off the sticker and readjust. Pardon my perfectionism, but I'm displaying this, so I want to make sure it looks good enough. Attach this, see whether or not that's gonna look good. Alright, looks fine. In that case, I can attach this with the patented wiggle method. That's plainly where you take a piece and you wiggle it gently from side to side using the strength of your finger muscles, making sure not to damage any piece. I'll attest that it works. 14 and 13. Hello, new friend. There we go. Just need to cut that other B actually. And we'll have an entire sprue kit done. I believe our first sprue kit that is fully just empty. Accomplishments. Oh. Bit. Yay. First one empty. Ugh. Alright, the stickers are out. Now that the sticky boys are out of the way, I can focus a bit better on the tasks at hand, which in this case are that first hot dog. Huh? Okay, hot dog. Hot dog it is. Why though? Unless you implied a Mickey voice there, I don't know. Indeed, hot dog. Yeah. Hot dog. What are we doing? I'm not fully aware of what we're doing. Yeah. Fair enough. I don't know. But I don't. Okay. Ooh, you are giving me trouble. There we go. Well, one thing's certain. These are going on, they're staying on. Because they don't look like they want to do anything else. I better make sure everything's lined up right the first time. Alright. Perfect. Now for the parts. Go right yonder. Ooh, yeah, that looks sleek. That looks slender. That's a foot. I guess technically a calf. Yeah, alright. I wouldn't even bat an eye at how that looks with the leg and the calf and the stickers. And here it is as a full-on foot. Let me actually display. There it is as a full-on foot. It looks not half bad at all. Well, actually, since we're using it with a darker character, I don't have to worry about like getting in the way with the actual white coloring of the toys for once. So now we can go ahead and move on to the other leg, which we already have a foot assembled for. I don't know how well in time I'll be doing it though, so let's speed through if we can. You know, if we know all the pieces now, so we can kind of cheese it just a bit. Oops, sorry. Hit the mic. That goes there. That's a piece for the back of the calf. Already fell over. Let's focus, if we can, primarily on the... Where is it? Maybe. It's 5-piece. H2. H2. Let's see, one. It ain't you. No, it is you. Wait. Yeah. Alright. We need this piece. That piece. And this one. Alright, alright. Let us get that hyperspeed building going. Because we roughly have an idea what to do. Or a better idea, technically, but yes. That's why we already have everything cut out. Did I say that? Almost everything. I knew I should have cut it out. I seen it there too, and I was really thinking about it. Goes on like that. And that goes over. That's like so. Like I said, like clockwork, I already have part of that done. And then with the gold pieces. Put that on accident. I did. And H with its 7 and 9 and 10. Zooming along, because we will have to call it quits soon as well. But hey, I think it's been a good roughly 2 hours or so. And hey, we've also made plenty of progress in the sneeze at. right now. You, I want to sand down. Just so that you fit proper. Yummo. There we go. And now this goes into that. Ah, pointy, pain. Need the H's. We can make leg parts accessible. Getting close on that. Yeah, that does. That does look good. No way, no, it goes the other way. Twisty twisty method. Right? No, that doesn't feel right either. Cause yeah, there's the background. There we go, and now it feels flush. Now we need the big boys. Big legs. I'll leave that up here for a minute. Because I know we're gonna need it. H2 would be your... Oh. Well, actually. Works out that way, go figure. I'm tempted to, if I really need to, which it looks like I might, extend the stream till I finish the leg. Because it's not really that consequential if I keep going. Yeah, fits nicely. Looks nice too. You guys say hot dog. That's a freaking chicken leg right there. Turkey at best. Alright, now we have the G's. Because we just finished that. It do in fact look like a chicken leg. Nice and plump. Delicious, delicious. Alphamon. Whose legs are these? See now. Now it's appropriate. Last stream you were like, whose legs are these? These aren't legs, boy. These are arms. Now it's legs. I still don't know whose legs they are. But inside joke is in fact an inside joke. So I'm obliged. I'm obligated. Those out. I know I'll need them. I already cut out the other piece, so boop. Okay, we fit a snag. I didn't anticipate a snag, but here we are. Okay. What seems to be the problem? There we go. That's slotted in. What about you? Okay, there we go. Snag has been conquered. Dilemma has been fixed. Woo. We solved the issue. Now for the next one. These dang stickers. Actually, that works. And set is 11. We are almost complete. I blame the stickies. They persist. and continue to be a mild nuisance. Definitely mild, but still annoying nonetheless. I definitely can understand why, for example, people would use rather paint or use water slide stickers instead. I understand their plight now. I'm not the I'm not the most I'm not the biggest like advocator for them, but I understand. That being said, though, as much as a problem I do, as much as I do find this just tedious, it is still like not that bad of an issue for moi. I don't know about all you out there, but not the worst. For me, at least. It's just because I apparently have patient hands. Nimble fingers, yeah, definitely. Those with nimble fingers will excel at this, even if they wish they didn't. I know the clock is ticking. I don't know when it's timing me, but still. Yeah. There we go. We are on the cuspice of success. All that is stopping us are these accessories. Luckily enough, I think we've gotten all the stickers at this moment. Yes, quite so. That's why I kept you here. As I knew I would need to cut you guys out. And finish what I'm pretty sure is the second sprue kit. This makes up for the 5 minutes I was idling in stream. So, works out. Made it tomato, yada yada yada. Yeah, that looks good. That looks... Huh. Well, officially on stream, I have made a big oopsie. I've made a second left leg, right leg. Son of a bitch. That is what happens when you go zoomies too fast. This is hilariously silly. I think I'll fix that probably off stream or while it's going on. I'll fix it while I'm signing off. That is quite the mistake to make. Happens to me all the time. I know. That's all. I kind of deserve it considering I just like went zoom throughout the instructions. It's legitimately a my fault issue. Luckily enough, that's what tools are for, to help us undo these mistakes. And since a lot of this is just kind of like pressured together, I can very easily sandwich in between it all and just pry it apart manually. So it isn't the biggest issue, actually. Only thing I legitimately have to do is pry this segment apart, which I might need a sharper tool. Oh, that end I need to take those off. Those off, take this off. Then this will just... On the positive, I've seen where I went wrong and can disassemble with relative safety. There is no issue. We are all fine. But it is a bit embarrassing. Not devastating, but it's embarrassing. I was moving with confidence. Right. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. I was scared for a second. No, there we go. That's exactly right. simple mistake that we can fix easily. Then we take this piece, pressure it back together. Find it funny how everything quite literally is just pressing everything back together again. Literally like nothing had ever happened. Somehow. Is baffling, honestly, because it's like, it really does just fit like that. Problem solved. And boom. There we have leg numero dos. Along with foot numero dos. Oof. Alright. Sweating can cease. This problem has been solved. Alright. Now, on to the ending, which is, once again, thank you everyone for showing up. Those up front and in the back, thank you so much. I appreciate you all supporting, showing up. I'm really glad and hope you enjoy everything I've been making so far. If you can, I kindly request, give my newest video a watch, share it around, like it, comment, subscribe, you know, all the good stuff. Helps me out. Hopefully gives you good content to enjoy. Been going for around 2 hours, 15 minutes. Not bad, not bad. We've made good progress. We almost have an entire boy assembled. I know for a fact we're missing the waist, because duh. We're also missing, I believe, the accessories and what goes on his back. So, look forward to that next stream. That's about it. Once again, thank you so much. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope y'all enjoying it. And for lack of a better outro, I'll see you guys next stream. Later.